Luca had always been different. While other painters studied classical techniques and followed strict rules, he preferred to let his emotions guide his brush. His paintings were bold, messy, and full of strange shapes and wild colors that no one seemed to understand. His fellow artists scoffed at him, whispering behind his back at exhibitions, calling his work childish and saying he lacked skill. "Why don't you paint something normal for once?" one of them sneered. "You'll never make it doing weird stuff like that," another added. Each insult cut deep, but Luca kept painting. He worked in a small studio tucked into a forgotten alley, surrounded by canvases no gallery would touch. Still, he painted every single day, pouring his soul onto the canvas. It wasn't about fame or money, it was about expression. It was about staying true to himself. One rainy afternoon, while cleaning his brushes, an older woman stepped into his studio. She wore a red scarf and held a dripping umbrella. Luca had never seen her before. "I saw one of your paintings through the window," she said. "It moved me." Luca blinked in surprise. No one had ever said that to him before. "Really?" She nodded, stepping closer to a canvas where orange, blue, and deep purple collided in chaotic harmony. "There's raw emotion here. Pain, hope, freedom. It's beautiful." That woman was Helena Moreau, a world-renowned art critic. Within a week, she arranged for one of Luca's pieces to be featured in a major art show in Paris. At first, the other artists laughed, until the gallery filled with people, all drawn to the strange magic of Luca's work. By the end of the month, collectors were offering tens of thousands for his paintings. Within the year, Luca's name was spoken in the same breath as modern masters. Those who once mocked him now studied his style, hoping to understand what made his work so powerful. But Luca hadn't changed. He still painted in his little studio, still followed his heart, and still used the same worn-out brushes. The only difference was that now, the world finally saw what he had always believed, that art wasn't about rules or approval. It was about truth. His story spread far and wide. The painter who never gave up, the artist who was once ridiculed but rose to fame by staying true to himself. Schools taught his journey as a lesson in perseverance. Young artists found hope in his name. And Luca, he just smiled. Because in the end, all he ever wanted was to be heard. And finally, the world was listening. Moral of the story, stay true to yourself, even when no one believes in you. The world may not understand your vision at first, but if you keep going, someone will, and that moment can change everything.